Yeah. Blizzard. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Dick be hating, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on Blizzard like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Dick be hating, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah. Long live Flip.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Cut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On the double. Let's go now. 33. Hut, hut.
On first down is Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Okay, right.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Panthers.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and
60
10
red.
at the 17-yard
60 red.
line.
Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready?
Hubbard trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the 1,
Brings
second
up
and goal.
and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. That is caught by the tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Hey, Shell. You know tonight. 120, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Right to the air, here's Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Rosebud.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. 10 cycles. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Christian Rosebrook. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Panthers' 5-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lions.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, cut. Blue, 32.
On first and 10, here's Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set. Ready.
To throw is Young. He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Reed there defensively.
Here we go. Here we go. Big cut.
Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Now Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Here's Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
We'll get this out wide.
Number 18. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 45, Weiss. Ready?
Throwing is Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
1st and 10.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one, taken in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st down, it's Goff. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the 2nd half. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 30.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go, Todd! 180!
From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go!
Putting the tight end in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Kill!
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
50, and you block over here. 319. Get 300. Get 300. 630. Go to 50. 26.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They're going to call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 27. In motion, left Shepard. Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Alton. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf. 65 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is Shepard on the catch. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
King, regular. Real.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. This one taken in by Otten. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here's Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Now he's loose at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180! What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Steelers first down. First and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Mayfield off the play fake. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Rodgers going to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid, clever, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Right, 180, up, Nelson. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regulars.
Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
20.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time to waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time to get back. You never listen to it, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for?
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. And he'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this will go to Henry out wide. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 68 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
T-Ren, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Jackson. That is caught. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 78 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Henry running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play. Move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Real quick.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henry up the middle. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, come on! Come on!
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Jackson now. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Report! It's not! Come on! 180! It's not! 180! It's not!
Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson. And he's got it. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Feeling me, back to back to back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start up, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Back to throw here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Let's go now.
Back to the air, Taylor after the pick six. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Taylor. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. To throw is Rodgers. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you bring some doubt in their minds.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the crowd goes. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Taylor. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
19-18.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Taylor to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Jets 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Rodgers. Now a run here off the RP. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Thomas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now 3rd down and very long.
319.
Rodgers now to throw. They've got his man complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And it'll be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And it's complete to Mitchell. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 8-yard line.
Paul on to give up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Down and 5.
Come on, come on.
Now Taylor to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Rodgers going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A handoff for Warren. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Taylor will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Jets touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. On for the extra point is Folk. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Now Rodgers. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Straight ahead is Hall. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Here comes second down at 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Taylor. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Taylor. But just a gigantic play here. Both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Here's a give to Hall. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Taylor. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now they've ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Steelers 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Finding Washington.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down. Now Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
One final try now for Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever diss. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we...
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Indianapolis. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Got it, ready?
Jones now on first down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2.
Again, it's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Jones to the air again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Top 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Jones. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a man in motion left. Here's Sanders to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive linemen to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st down, Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, round 7.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Shador on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Michigan man, Quiddy Hay, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. man in motion, heading left. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Third and long.
Here we go, start. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They bring Judy in motion.
Ready?
Now Sanders on third and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be...
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, had way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins. Pennsylvania to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
You're right here. Out.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
44. Ready. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Full extension, and he brings it in. A pickup there of 39. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, here's Tua. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To the air, Cousins. Escapes out to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
3 yards on the play. And the Falcon 1st down.
Running left is Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 1st time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
3rd and long for him here. Going for London, but it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins take possession along the 32-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10 from the 32. Tua off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. He started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Now Penix off the play action. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They kick the running back in motion. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Penix on 3rd down. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Fourth down, Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Tongue to Bailoa on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull that in front further, 13-zip.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Falcons, nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Night Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 18.
From the shotgun, Penix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Goes to the hurry up here.
Falcons, 1st down. A 51-yard gain.
Now they send them back in motion right. They give here to the motion man. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at that 18-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Penix here from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons, 1st down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
At the 10-yard line.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready up.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Ready.
Throwing, Penix. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Play fake. Penix. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
Here's a design run. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Eskridge to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. 2 now from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here's Tua again. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Penix now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix now to throw. Getting out to his left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On first down, here's Penix. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix vacates quickly left side. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offensive line fast.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
3rd down, it's Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Staying with Robinson. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 33.
Here's Penix to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So they're left facing a 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He'll throw it. That one's complete to Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17. Dolphins 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right, come on.
Here's Tua. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a given. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Waddle makes the catch. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Looking quickly here.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa again. That's for Waddle again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Now the Dolphins come out. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready up.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
60 Bison.
Trying for it with Penix. Buying some time left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
2-1 out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trail by a field goal.
Yes, let's get it.
Take it to the end zone, brothers.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Ready.
H.M. will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Falcons 17.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Here he is to throw. Caught, nice game left side. Hits the 20. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons jump in front late. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. This will end up as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready, shot.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
1st down. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Here's Tua again. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he gets this forward to the 19. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
All right. Ready.
Sticking to the air. It's Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here he is to throw. That's It's caught. He's got Washington. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, and you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Here's 2 on the sneak. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, Penix. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Rasul Douglas picks it off. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and try